Alright guys, we are trying something different here today. As you can see, we have the Insta360 1R in the front, and I actually haven't used this thing in quite a bit, and I'm kind of hoping I could squish through here now. Please don't scratch the M4. Alright, we're good. Okay, so here's the thing with this little setup here I have right now. It's kind of janky, and I'm pretty sure this thing's gonna move around, but I think we can get some pretty cool angles using this camera. Let's see what happens to this pole as we go. Okay, everything's looking good so far. Perfect. Horns work. I'm telling you guys, man, the stock horns that come on this bike, it's no bueno. You gotta upgrade to these babies right here. Oh, and by the way, I do have an affiliate link for the Insta360s. If you guys are interested in purchasing one of these, you can get some discount using my link. And of course, it kind of helps me and the channel as well. Anyways, this will be the first story time that I'll be doing using a 360 camera. So it's either going to look really, really incredible or very, very underwhelming. So as you can see from today's title, this is going to be the story of the time that I had a big crush on one of my high school teachers. A little bit of a backstory. Here in Canada, maybe it's similar in other parts of the world, but here in Canada, because there are two main languages, French and English, French is a mandatory subject for grade 8. For the first year of high school, you have to take French, and then grade 9 and above, French is no longer mandatory, and now you have the option of Spanish. So of course, me being Filipino and having some of that Spanish blood in me, I opted to choose Spanish once I hit grade 9. So in grade 8, I knew that I didn't have to try in French. It didn't matter what I got as long as I didn't fail. So as long as I could pass, then I knew that I could take Spanish next year. So in grade 8, I did the bare minimum. I think I got like 51%. I really didn't try. I feel like if I did try, then sure, I could have got a better grade, but I really didn't care. So Spanish 9 comes around. We have this teacher named Miss Terry. Really interesting teacher. She wore fancy dresses all the time, and her hair was like really unique in its own way. I don't know how to explain it honestly, but it was almost like your teacher was a burlesque dancer in a former lifetime. I think that's like the best way I can explain it right now. Anyways, this is not the teacher that I had a crush on though. So grade 9 passes, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna get this teacher again next year. I didn't really like her. She was kind of mean, and she just overall wasn't like the best teacher to have, in my opinion. So my biggest fear going into grade 10 Spanish was that I was going to get this teacher again. And by the will of the gods, in grade 10, a new Spanish teacher came to our school, and she was my Spanish teacher. Her name was Miss Blas. Now, at first glance, looking at my schedule on a piece of paper, when I saw Miss Blas, I was like, Blas? That's a weird name. I had never heard that last name before, and I had no idea what to expect, to be honest. I thought it was just going to be like an older woman. But I get into my Spanish 10 class, and oh my god, it is like this super cute teacher, and I couldn't believe it. Like I could almost mistaken her as like a grade 12 student. She looked very young. She must have been either early 20s or mid 20s at the time, and I was around 15 years old. She was probably in her early 20s. Super cute. She had a button nose, big eyes, nice lips, nice face shape, nice hair, and she had a nice body. Like, I really did appreciate what I saw. And me being, you know, grade 10 and 15 and all, it was a little hard to stay focused in class sometimes, because I really did think this teacher was incredibly cute. And to top things off, she was an amazing teacher as well. She was very interactive, and she had fun assignments, and she just knew how to take jokes in class. Whenever people would make jokes in class, she wouldn't be like the type of teacher that just shuts you down and just tells you to shut up. Like, she will laugh along with you, and I guess it's to a fault too, because some people did take advantage of that, and I did see that. Like, she was just the nicest person, and she would never really get mad at anybody. You know, when you're too nice, people take advantage of you too, so there has to be kind of a balance there. But unfortunately for her, there wasn't too much of a balance. She was just way too nice. In fact, there was one time we had a movie day, and I think we were watching Pan's Labyrinth in Spanish, and then me, my friend Daniel, and my friend Edwin, we just sat on the couch and we just fell asleep, and she didn't say anything about it. She wasn't even mad about it. She just let us sleep. And in fact, here's a picture that one of my friends took of us sleeping on the couch. Speaking of which, this is my old high school, Johnson Heights. The Spanish wing was over on this side of the building over here. Anyways, guess what? In grade 11, I took Spanish. In grade 12, I took Spanish. You know why? Because I knew she'd be my teacher. I'm not really sure if she did teach anything other than Spanish, like another subject, but from what I do know, the only language that she did teach was Spanish. So grade 11 rolls around. Miss Blas is my Spanish teacher again. We're now in a different classroom, a bigger classroom. I think there were more girls in grade 11 than grade 10, so I did appreciate that, and there were girls that I thought were really cute too. Moments like that I never take for granted, because those are perfect opportunities to socialize with people that you really do find interesting, like my other classmates and stuff like that. Alright, I'm a little bit paranoid. I don't know if I am recording right now, so I gotta check. So I'm just gonna quickly go up to this glass and nope, I can't see anything. Okay, we're good. It's recording. So now grade 11 comes and goes. I still find Miss Blas cute. I still have a crush on her. And then grade 12. Yes, grade 12. I take Spanish again, because I got Miss Blas. And yeah, you know, the year goes by. And the funny thing is, in the grade 12 yearbook, this was the first year this has ever happened. For some reason, whoever was in charge of the yearbook stuff, they released the information of every faculty staff member's first name. So now we have this final product book that we all got that has every single staff member that works at Johnson Heights, their first name. And guess what? The Spanish teacher I've had a crush on the last 3 years, her first name is Jennifer. And I was like, oh my god, that is such a cute name. I've always had a thing for Jennies and Jennifers. I think it's because I really liked this girl named Jenny back in high school. Didn't work out, obviously, but yeah, she was really cute. And there's a lot of cute Jennies out there. And I really did appreciate the name Jennifer, because I had a crush on Jennifer Lopez growing up. So yeah, Jennifer Blas. The reason I could say her name without having to worry about anybody finding her is that because I've looked for many years trying to find where this teacher works now. I know it sounds creepy, but let me put this into context, okay? It's been a while since I've looked, okay? But when I was around 24 or 25, I decided to look up Jennifer Blas on Facebook, on Google search and everything, because she wasn't working at Johnson Heights anymore. And literally this was my idea. I wanted to find her. I wanted to visit her at school, first off, if she was still working at Johnson Heights, because I wanted to see if she still remembered me. I was gonna ask her out on a date. I was gonna see if she would be interested in going on a date with me. But as luck would have it, she doesn't work at the school anymore. I couldn't find her on Google. There was like literally no trace of this woman. I don't know how to find her. And because I thought of this topic to tell on Storytime, I decided to look it up again, just like really quickly, to see if anything popped up, but I still couldn't find anything about her. This woman has disappeared, and she will forever be a memory that I will always hold dear to my heart. And I'm afraid that is where the story ends. Yes, there is no more story to this story. Wherever you are, Miss Blas, I hope you have a good life. She probably got kids and she's married now. And I will say, any man that ended up with that girl, it's a very lucky man. One thing I will always be glad about, though, is that during my grade 12 commencement, this is where we have our graduation ceremony, when I ran into her, I took a picture with her, I believe. If I can find the picture, then I'll post it up here. But I told her that she was my favorite teacher, and that she was the best teacher that Johnson Heights has ever had. And I do hope, you know, those little moments where people tell them how appreciative they are of a certain someone, I hope those moments kind of help motivate them to keep being who they are. You know, when I get comments from you guys as well saying, you know, you're thankful I did this, you're thankful I told this, and you're inspired because I did this, those are the little moments that add up to make a huge impact on what I do on this channel and why I keep doing it. So yeah, I'm really glad that I told her that. But yes, that's where the story ends. I guess that's the end of the story time. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know down below. Of course, if you have a similar story where you had a big crush on one of your teachers, maybe you were successful in getting something to happen, you know? But, you know, I was a minor. She was obviously an adult at the time. It just wouldn't be right. This isn't university where everybody's, you know, of age. So yeah, let me know down below if you had any similar stories. And I'm gonna end the video now, but just one more reminder, if you guys want a Insta360 1R or their 1X2, their new one, there is an affiliate link down below. I believe there is a discount attached to it as well, so check it out, help support the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.